I'm Matt Arnett, and I had my moment in 1998, and I guess I was 30 years old. And I was in Gee's Bend, Alabama, staying at the home of Mary Lee Bendoff. And complete random moment, I tried to go into the restroom to wash my face, and the door to the bathroom was locked, and I had to walk around a circuitous route to get to the other bathroom door. And as I rounded the corner, the window was open and the room was bright, and something caught my eye up in the closet. And I went over to the closet and reached up and pulled down what would end up being one of the most beautiful works of art I'd ever seen. I brought it out into the room and showed it to Mary Lee, and I said, "What is this?" And she said, "Oh, that ugly thing." She's like, "Where'd you find that?" She proceeded to tell me the story of getting the materials for the quilt from a relative in Bridgeport who had sent all of these out-of-fashion leisure suits and pantsuits down to Gee's Bend, thinking that Mary Lee could pass them out to the people in the community to wear. And when Mary Lee looked at the clothes and the fabric, she's, told her relative that, we're not this out of fashion in Gee's Bend. And she didn't want to burn. She said she didn't want to burn them and she didn't want to throw them away. So she decided to rip them up and piece them into a quilt, which, like I said, turned out to be, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful works of art in America. In 2006, the U.S. Postal Service selected 10 Gee's Bend quilts for their American Treasure series, which highlights great American works of art. And that quilt was one of the quilts on a U.S. postage stamp where millions of people, tens of millions of people, would eventually see it.